Welcome back to another video here on the second channel. We have some Hytale news, or should I say Hytale olds, because this was posted a week ago. It just got by me, I didn't notice it and I caught up on it yesterday. So here we are making a video. Now the last one that we made covered the 4 posts that they did in November. They brought us up to speed with everything that's been happening because there's been huge delays in talking about the game. Now this one is a progress update for December 12th, 2019. I don't know if that then means that they're going to do these monthly or not, but I don't believe they've said that. And if you want to learn about these 4 posts, I did a video on that and you can go check it out, here on this channel. But as I do in these videos, I'm going to be summarizing what a lot of the text is about. It opens up just sort of saying thank you for the feedback on the 4 updates that they did, and people really enjoyed seeing the objective system. This clip is in the last video, and I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit. I don't think you actually hear that in this recording setup as well. But yes, they showed off this. And they talk about how not a lot of people were commenting on this objective thing in the top right. So you can see here it says kill the skeletons, and then it has an amount, 4 out of 12, and as you kill them that starts to rise upwards. So they talk a little bit more about what that is. It's an objective system, and as many things are in Hytale, they're generally modular. So it talks about points of interests and how server owners or map creators can use this system to point at various different things in the game, like locations that you might want to visit. And it shows an example of a Troc village right here. Let's keep scrolling down. There's some other examples as well, like over here again, kill Trocs, and it's 0 out of 2. So their objective system is going to be modular and open for people to use, as many things are in this game. Now scrolling further down, they're talking about how they're going to change the structure of the game. It was going to be rather linear. You would progress through zones 1, 2, 3 in that order, but now they're thinking of opening up those first 3 zones to be played in any order and splitting up the general system of progression between those zones, so you would travel around finding things to do that are different levels of progression. Now this is supposed to be 2 biomes right here, so I believe the sandy savanna area is separate from the more deserty area. You can see there's some interesting looking stuff over here. And when I was looking at this, it was giving me some proper Diablo feels for some reason, just really seeing how the adventure could unfold. And there's some stuff we'll see in a moment in this post that also reminds me of Diablo as well, which is a game I'm very fond of. So here they start to talk about how you'll find structures in an area that have different tiers. So this would be like a tier 1 structure. You can see it's a smaller building. It's called a ruins, I believe, and there's 2 skeletons inside of it. Whereas this is a tier 3 structure, and you can see it's a lot larger, and I can see 1, 2, 3, possibly more skeletons in there. And so they're in the same area, rather than having all of the tier 1 stuff in the first zone and tier 2 in the second zone. They're thinking of mixing it around like this. There's also going to be a tier system for mobs as well. So this is an undead mage right here that the player is fighting. And if you find one in a higher tiered ruin or whatever the structure is, you can have unique mobs that are harder. So this is also an undead mage, but you can see its skin kind of indicates it's a little more menacing, and that's because it's a higher tier up. So this reminds me of Diablo because of those unique mobs. You would go out and you'd fight them, but some of them would have like a different color and different effects, and that's kind of what they're going for here, which is really cool. Now as we go further down, we've got another screenshot. I don't think there's anything too significant here, probably just a couple of details in the background, maybe things we haven't seen before. Those roofs do look interesting now that I look a little closer, and there's kind of like carrot looking things, like fat carrots hanging off of whatever those are. Maybe there is more to be seen in this screenshot than I initially thought. But anyway, they reveal a new creature. And I'm just looking at this. Yes, Oribis is one of the places, I believe, beyond the first 3 zones. And there is no name here, just double checking that. But that looks like a menacing underwater creature. I like it. Very cool pixel art right there. And also they talk about the Curse of Undeath being applied to a regular mob, I believe. So this is a chicken that's had the Curse of Undead. So it's like an undead chicken. Looks very cool. There's just so much detail and customization and variety in this game. That's the word I'm looking for. It's got me excited, but that is the end of the post and therefore the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed it. You can find more of these Hytale news videos on this channel, But that's it from me this one. So thanks for listening, and you can find a link to the blog post in the description box below. Cheers. Bye bye.